Literary Club Report. As Oscar Wilde says, literature always anticipates life. It does not copy it, but molds it to its purpose. The literary works of a nation bear testimony to the intellectual value of the nation. The mammoth task of creating future Francis Bacon's, William Wordsworth's, and the likes lies on the shoulders of the literary club of the school. Understanding this responsibility, the club kick-started its activities in the month of June, starting with the essay writing competitions in English, Hindi and Telugu for classes 3 to 10. It was soon followed by the elocution and later debate competition in all the 3 languages for classes 7 to 10. For classes 1 to 6, elocution and narration competitions were conducted in English, Hindi and Telugu. The participation was overwhelming and enthusiastic, and the judges had a tough time deciding the winners.
Continuing its tradition, NSM left its indelible imprints in every literary competition that was conducted by schools and organizations in and around Vijayawada. Our literary teams kept our flags fluttering high in the following events: the essay writing and storytelling competition conducted by Eenadu newspaper, literary competitions elocution, debate and poetry writing conducted by KCP Siddhartha Public School on the occasion of Literacy Day November 11th, the essay writing competition conducted by Central Vigilance Bureau, the literary competitions Read Aloud and Book Review conducted by the Sarvottama Granthalaya.
The following students have added to the crowning glory of the club: D. Tejavardhini of class 10E, S. Yamini of class 10E, Kirti Mayuri of class 10E, K. Devi Amrita of class 10B, Yomi Jain of class 10B, K. Srilasya of class 9E, C.H. Gayatri of class 9E, K. Kushal of class 9E, Riya Thomas of class 9C, D. Monica of class 8C and Ishan Inani of class 8A.
With V. Veda Vaibhav Baba of class 10D and Aumika Rajani of class 10A as secretaries and K. Kushal of class 9E and Riya Thomas of class 9C as assistant secretaries, this club is carrying out its duties with utmost dedication and sincerity. This club has Mrs. Meghala, Mrs. Satyavati and Mrs. Rupa Lavanya as its coordinators.
The Cultural Club Report. Aristotle says the aim of art is not to represent the outward appearance of the things but their inward significance. Our culture, our tradition and our languages are the foundations upon which we built our identity. Then the Cultural Club of NSM builds the identity of the students. The Cultural Club of NSM is responsible for all the cultural events in the school around the year. The club strives to bring out the hidden talent of the students and at the same time provide a platform to showcase the talent of the students who are artistically inclined, promoting a vibrant campus experience through the organizing activities pertaining to the performing arts and cultural activities bring the students together in ways that stimulate lifelong learning and fruitful interactions. The cultural events include competitions such as singing, dancing, drawing and painting, instrumental music, rangoli, clay modeling, fumbrella, pot decoration, mime and mono action.
The competitive academic environment and the co-curricular activities on campus keep the students on their toes. Every year, this club looks for an active participation from students in various cultural activities which result in enhancement of their personal skills and experience like confidence, teamwork and time management. This year started in right earnest with our students actively participating and winning prizes in cultural events sponsored by organizations and institutions in and around our city. In the drawing and painting competition conducted by Bureau of Energy Efficiency, M. Parnika Vardhani of 9E bagged first place in state level competition and won ₹50,000 cash award. M. Srinidhi 7B bagged consolation prize and won ₹7,500 cash award. In the drawing and painting competition conducted by All India Association of Montfort Schools AIAMS, N. Jashwant 8F won third place. Some of our notable performers who have excelled themselves in different cultural activities are Kirti Mayuri 10E, Aumika Rajani 10A, Manju Preeti 10B, Yomi Jain 10B, M. Lekhana 9B, S. Shruti 9D, P. Sai Hasini 8D, B. Samhita 6B, T. Goshish 9G and D. Devasena 7F. This vibrant club has its coordinators Mrs. M. Sunila, Mrs. Karunya and Mrs. Gnana Sundari. The secretaries and assistant secretaries of the club are Master Aman Eric Simon 10B, Kumari N. Tejasvi 10E, Master Aryan K. Rajaguru 9C, and Kumari M. Lekhana 9B.
The Sports and Games Club report. In this gracious laboratory of character building, the child should learn noble aims of life in the play field through the rules of the games and sports to be a good human being and a useful citizen.
The real happiness of life lies in the inner joy obtained through the participation in the games and sports. The whole school is divided into 4 groups: Bose, Nehru, Patel and Tagore. The year began on a promising note with our students participating in all the inter-house games and sports activities with vigor and sportsmanship.
NSM regularly participates in the competitive sports programs of the CBSE cluster, zonal and national level. Table tennis, skating, lawn tennis, gymnastics and badminton. Our table tennis team won the first place in CBSE clusters held at Hyderabad and is selected for the CBSE nationals, which will be held at Peddappuram, AP.
Our team members are P. Sanhita 9E, T. Shanvita 7A, M. Nazma 7E, Mithila Charvi 4A, and in the boys category T. Samved 9B, Pratyaksh Jain 8C, B. Harshit 8A, and Lohit 6B. They gave an outstanding performance and have made our school proud. Some of the notable performers of the various games and sports events are Basketball, Purna Hasita 10D, A. Dedipya 10F, Kedar Kaushik 9D, L. Rupesh 8D. Volleyball, V. Manogna 10C and Unnati 10D. Shooting, SV Murari 8A, Hasnasini Sri 8B, Ashwin 8C, K. Harshal 7D, Harshavardhan and K. Harshini 7G. Skating, Snehal Bhaskar Roy 10A, Hrutik 9D, Shirini Ann 8A, Kaivalya 8D, Jessie Raj and Chaitra 7G. Kush 6G, Yashwant 5th E, Yashwant Naidu 1st C. Swimming, U. Premamrita 10C and Y. Rohit Mallikarjun 10E. Lawn tennis, Charan Teja and Suhas 7C. Karate, Suchita 8th B, Harshita 6G, Satvik 5th B, Jayavardhan 5th B. Gymnastics, Saryu 5F, Silambam, Hia 5B. Yoga, M. Ojaswini 7E. All these students represented our school in district, state and national level competitions and achieved many medals and trophies.
The pandemic brought the world to a standstill. Its impact was felt by prestigious Montfort Games and Sports too. But this year we were given the privilege to host the meet, thanks to our determination and steel will to bring games and sports back to the forefront. We did not allow the 2 years gap to dampen our enthusiasm and fervor. Our commitment to games and sports is so great that we went one step further and extended an invitation to local schools in and around Vijayawada, along with all our Montfortian schools, making it a total of 18 schools for the tournament.
Our sports stars shone to the fullest glory in all the events that they participated. In games, boys and girls category, badminton and table tennis team secured the first place. Basketball girls and boys teams secured the second and third places respectively, and the volleyball girls bagged the second place.
In athletic events, our boys secured 100 meters second place, 200 meters first place and 400 meters second place. Girls secured 100 meters second place, 200 meters first place, 400 meters first place, 800 meters first place and 4 into 100 meters relay first place.
The coordinator of this club is Mrs. Priyanka Bajpai and the secretaries are Master Y. Rohit Mallikarjun 10E and Kumari U. Premamrita 10C, Master Kedar Kaushik 9D and Kumari Sanhita 9F are the assistant secretaries.
The English Language Club report. English isn't just the universal language of the physical world. It is the most dominant language of the digital world.
The English Language Club, with the objective of edifying the verbal, written and communication skills of the school, conducts numerous activities. This year too, we started with the inter-house spell-bee competitions, which involved enthusiastic partaking from the students. This competition over the years had succeeded in advancing the vocabulary, pronunciation and articulation of the students. English talent tests are also conducted in the primary school for enhancing oratory and written skills.
The International English Olympiad was conducted for the students of primary and high school, in which many of our students participated with great fervor and came out with flying colors, qualifying for the next levels.
The club focuses on enhancing communication skills using correct grammar, improving pronunciation and use of appropriate
terminology and vocabulary with the help of the public address system. The club positions prominence on ensuring the rule of language within the school premises and encourages students to express in English so as to become confident and assertive speakers of the language.
Class assemblies provide a platform for the students to exhibit and hone their English language speaking skills. The club coordinators Mrs. Arti Shukla and Mrs. Madhavi. The club secretaries Master M. Abhishek of 10B and Kumari S. Yamini of 10E. The club assistant secretaries Master Joshua Mario Paul of 9A and Kumari Somi Tarafdar of 9C carry out the club activities resourcefully and meritoriously.
Montfort Social Service Club Report. Service to man is service to God. This is the guiding principle and driving force of Montfort Social Service Club.
Just as in the mighty ocean, every drop counts, each one's service in this world makes the mighty ocean of humanity a smooth, wonderful sail. Our first journey of this auspicious year was for the victims of the fire accident at Labipet, where we had contributed all that we could to the families who had lost everything in a fire accident. Some of us visited Mother Teresa Nirmal Shishu Bhavan, Home for the Destitute, on 3rd December 2022 and spent quality time with them. The same day, we visited Premdan, a home for the destitute at Gunadala. The compassion and the empathy that our students had for them has given a new hope for humanity. On 10th December 2022, we visited Prem Nivas, Labipeta and Orphanage. Later, we visited the Missionaries of Charity Nutana Jeevan Bhavan at Nunna, a home for the children who are physically and mentally challenged. On the same day, we visited Asha Kiran Nunna, a home for the destitute. During the festive season, we sent groceries to Shantiniketan at Kammam.
Helping poor families in need for basic necessities has become second nature for all of us at school. A call for help and the instantaneous answer is yes, we will. It was pure joy to help 40 ragpicker families at Prabhanagar, Poranki with groceries when we visited them on 7 January 2023. Our Montfort Tuition Center for the Poor has 34 students who have a quest for knowledge and learning. Helping them with the learning of the 3 R's is a matter of immense happiness for the Social Service Club.
The club coordinators Mr. G. Nath Kumar and Mrs. E. Prashanti, the secretaries Master B. Jonathan Raj 10th and Kumari D. Samyukta 10C, and the assistant secretaries Master A. Bhavya Praneeth 9th and Kumari C. H. Gayatri 9th play vital roles in the smooth conduct of the club activities.
The Quiz Club Report. Knowledge is power. Power provides information. Information leads to education. Education breeds wisdom. Wisdom is liberation.
The quiz club started activities with in-house quiz competitions for various classes from class 5 to 10. The students actively participated and enriched their knowledge.
The Quiz Club started its activities with inter-house quiz competitions for various classes from 5 to 10, in which many students participated actively and enriched their knowledge. The Quiz Club received its laurels when the school quiz team comprising of Kushal of 9E, Stephen of 9C and Crystal Eucharista of 9E won the first prize in Brother James Memorial Quiz Competition held on 4th November 2022. Our students also participated in various quiz competitions conducted by Union Bank of India, Bharat Vikas Parishad, etc.
The secretaries are Master Tanvesh of 10F and Kumari Nikita of 10F. The assistant secretaries are Master Ramcharan of 9B and Kumari Meda of 9G.
The coordinators of the Quiz Club are Mrs. Jessie Florence and Mrs. Mamata, who have made the Quiz Club a vibrant and enthusiastic one.
The Maths and Science Club Report. The Maths and Science Club is a great way to spark a child's interest in learning. This enterprising club has a total of 2,228 students who have enrolled themselves to be active participants in all the various Maths and Science activities.
Various external Olympiads like National Astronomy and Science Olympiad NASO, Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics Olympiad STEM and Science Olympiad Foundation SOF were conducted to promote and enhance the mental ability of our students. Many students actively participated in these Olympiads and won many prizes.
Innova Expo, conducted every year in the month of October, was conducted this year too, after a gap of 2 years. Students of classes 3 to 10 presented their projects, both static and working, in the subjects Maths, Science, Social Science and Robotics. A total of 211 projects were selected and exhibited on the day of the parent-teacher meet. The best projects were awarded certificates and prizes.
The CBSE Regional Science Exhibition was held on 13th and 14th December in Nalanda Vidyaniketan. Our school team, comprising Kumari V. Moksha and Kumari Sri Lasya of 9E, presented a project on stand-up for women security. Out of the 79 projects that were exhibited under the theme of Advancement in Information and Communication Technology, our project was selected for exhibition at the National Science Exhibition to be held in Gurugram, Haryana.
This club has as its coordinators Mr. M. Joseph Kumar and Mr. Sheikh Habibunisa. The secretaries and assistant secretaries of this club are Master D. Ishwareddy 10D, Kumari A. Lola Hasni 10F, Master V. Yashashvi 9F, and Kumari N. Purvaja of class 9A.
Health and Wellness Club Report. The greatest wealth is health. A healthy person is a happy and productive person. The Health and Wellness Club endeavors to bring awareness among students about healthy lifestyle habits. Encouraging the students to be health conscious by staying away from junk food is the main objective of this healthy club.
An awareness program about dental hygiene was conducted for the students of class 7. Dr. Mithileshwar was the resource person. On Children's Day, the staff organized a food festival for the students as a means of inspiring the students to eat healthy, nutritious food. The fete was a resounding success. The proceeds of the fete joined the social service funds to be spent on the deserving and the needy as and when the need arises.
An AIDS awareness program was conducted for the students on World AIDS Day on December 1st. The myths surrounding acquired immunodeficiency syndrome was busted through a role play.
The coordinators of this club are Mrs. K. Nalini Devi and Mr. GKBD Prasad. The secretaries and assistant secretaries of this club are Kumari K. Devi Amrita of class 10B, Master C.H. Harshavardhan of class 10B, Kumari M. Panika Vaidini of class 9E, and Master C.H. Yuvraj of class 9C.
The Green Earth Club Report. The nature of our future depends on the future of our nature, and so all our focus is on our nature and the wonderful future she would give us when we nurture her with love, respect and care. A plethora of green activities were conducted throughout this academic year. The first was the plantation drive in the month of July on Van Mahotsav Day. Distribution of saplings to the students helped the nurturing of a new lesson called Growing with Greens. An awareness program on the significance of natural resources and global warming was conducted for students of classes 5 and 6.
Classes 9 and 10 participated in a painting competition on the theme Alternative Sources of Energy. In the month of July, Management of Waste was the theme of the chart making event. Students of classes 5 to 10 brought in charts of exquisite imagination and creativity. The quiz competition on global warming, food resource and pollution for all classes helped increase awareness amongst the students.
Each act of compassion for our dear Mother Earth brings change everlasting. You can't measure its worth.
The Green Earth Club has as its coordinator Mrs. Hemlata. The secretaries of the club are Master Tanesh Jain and Kumari Yomi Jain of Tembi. The assistant secretaries of the club are Master Jyotiraditya and Kumari Sharon Josh of 9D.